Good morning, y'all. I was outside this morning having my coffee. Had no intention of shooting a YouTube video, and I was just peeking around the garden, and I found something. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I have been doing experiments to see what would grow. I'm really wanting to grow a certain vegetable, which is called a fruit. And guess what? So quite often, we'll take a peek here inside the seed starting station, and we'll look at the little seedlings just to check on them. And I have a couple of experiments under here, and they were a long shot. I mean, I have been told by experts that, only certain things grew, only certain types of tomatoes grew. And I said, I'm just going to experiment. I want to show you guys something. I'm so excited. Do you see that? This is the Somerset Tomato plant from Bonnie Plants. I just picked it up at the local nursery. There's a tomato in the middle of July in South Florida, Zone 10A. And I'm growing a tomato. This is not an everglades tomato. It's not any of those little tiny tomatoes that they say, grows. They all suggest that you grow. I have this underneath this shade structure. About 30% shade cloth. Let's take a look at this plant. Look at how healthy the leaves are. There's a little bit of leaf curl, but that's to be expected. Look at how many blossoms are on this plant. Now, we've all probably seen or heard or experienced, how a plant will blossom out and then the moisture levels or the heat will keep it from being pollinated, and then it goes sterile. I'm so excited. I'm almost out of breath. I almost ran out here. I'm just so super excited. I was just looking at these blossoms, and the blossoms didn't fall now. We didn't have blossom drop. And I thought, because just the other day, we had 5 inches of rain in just a few hours. And we have had 10 or 11 inches of rain over the last month. And I thought, with humidity and the moisture that gets on the little flowers and keeps them from being able to disperse their pollen the right way, I was just thinking, this might be a bust. Even if this plant's doing so well, it might be a bust with all the high temperatures and with the moisture. I had to run in there and put on some regular clothes, get out of my jammies, and grab this camera. I just wanted to share with you guys. I'm going to take you, only have a few minutes. This is 19 minutes left on the camera, which usually isn't really 19 minutes. But I just want to give you a little peek around the garden. Not a garden tour, but just to let you see what's going on for those of you who follow along. And this is the Heat Master plant that I got. The plant is gorgeous. It is also from Bonnie Plants. I also picked it up at the nursery. And I have seen a few blossoms. And I do see the starts of some blossoms. Right here. Move you. Right there. Some blossom starts. Up here on the top are some blossom starts. It really has been my dream to be able to grow things here in Florida year-round, and especially in South Florida, where it's subtropical temperatures and climate. And I just really, really am very hopeful now that we're going to get tomatoes. Here in the shade tunnel, we're having some growth. We're having some of the Lagos spinach and the vegetable amaranth, but it's actually doing better in the regular beds. We've got some weeds in here, and a few carrots are actually growing. The plants are growing. And this okra forest is growing really, really fast and hard. I still haven't seen any blossoms. But this variety, which is Perkins Long Pod from Baker Creek, this variety did this to me last year as well. Here's the cowpeas from the tropical garden package that I got from Echo Seeds. They're all doing well, the long beans, the cowpeas, and our zinnias are finally starting to show up in the garden. And here's a sweet little project I've been working on. It's just cute, little woodland creatures. The noodle beans are struggling a bit. They've gone past their mass production phase. But look at these sweet potatoes. It's just so beautiful here. This one eggplant is struggling. I need to bring out some fertilizer and side dress it. Tons of rain. These are the larger eggplant variety. My seedlings got drowned, and this is the Black Beauty. It's a really good one for growing in Florida. I have so many blossoms on these pink tongue eggplants and so much fruit. Look at this. More okra. This is cranberry hibiscus, and you can eat this in your salads. It's really tart and is really nice. But I never eat that much, so I just break off branches and feed to the chickens. But look. Sweet potatoes. We're going to be in the sweet potatoes. We're going to be overrun with sweet potatoes this fall. That's so wonderful. I'm so happy. There's just something so magical about when a garden comes wild like this. Just big and wild and full on, and I'm just so excited about that tomato. I had to jump on here and share with you guys. The reason I started a YouTube channel was not to be famous. It wasn't to put myself out there. I actually hate being on camera, but it was because I love gardening so much, and I wanted to share what little bit I had learned, and I want to experiment, and I want to document that, and I want to share with people. So I hope this video inspired you in some way. I will list the name and the company where I got those tomatoes from, and we'll do a full garden tour in a little while. So I'm just really glad you guys came by. Like I said, I hope this inspires you to get out there and plant something. Don't give up. Don't just believe what the experts say. Get out there, see what works for you. I want you guys to have a blessed day, and until next time, bye y'all.